Welcome to 𝗀𝗃𝗃 International School. We're here for the first plate quarterfinal between the Perth Power and the Cape Town Jackals. Perth Power winning the toss and deciding to bat. Conditions here, windy, dark, and a little bit rainy, but weather forecast is improving, thankfully. Opening the batting for the Perth Power, we have Joel Williams and Muzammil Sheikh, two quality players. And the team's looking for big performances from them. Tyron Reddy, the Cape Town Jackals skipper. He's been a fantastic leader this week. Man manager. Fired his team up. And they're here for the contest. Just wide there. Just missing his lane slightly. At AM Cricket Ground, the other plate quarterfinal taking place. The Brisbane Burners taking on the Melbourne Mavericks. So an all-Aussie affair here in Hyderabad. The last man stands, Indian Super Series. We're running a bit behind schedule. There was a bit of rain earlier on. But hopefully, we should be fine for the rest of the evening. This is a 15-over game. So, 5 bowlers can bowl 3 overs. Still retired 50. So, we're underway again. Nicely bowled by Tyron Reddy. Dot ball. Any dot in this form of cricket is worth gold. And his team's playing for a place in finals day tomorrow. Couldn't get bigger than this in last man stands cricket. Good pressure this from Tyron Reddy. And the first over complete. 10 on the board. So, 𝗵𝗺𝗃𝗃𝗲, right arm off spinner, going to open the bowling here for the Cape Town Jackals. He's had a great week too. Likes to mix his pace up. If he gets on the front foot early on, he's hard to stop. He's a fierce competitor, is 𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗲. Was he just trying to lap it and signal a leg by the umpire? 𝗪𝒔𝒻, we know, is a dangerous player. 19 ball 50 yesterday, so he's in fine form. And the Perth Power are going to be looking for a big performance from him today. Cut away, behind square. There's a man down there, he'll cut it off. So good start this from 𝗃𝗏𝗃𝗃. 𝗪𝒕 on strike. Hit away nicely, hit down to long off. It's in the gap, they'll get back for 2, it's good running. It's only a 15-over game this, so every run is going to be vital. Conditions not easy. It's windy out there. It's under lights. The lights are fantastic here at 𝗀𝗃𝗃 School. Smashed it over cow corner. What a shot there by 𝗪𝒕. Disappears onto pitch 2. Fantastic strike over the ball is 𝗪𝒕. We've seen all week. He's a quality player and a big game player. This is knockout cricket. Lose here, you go home. gone again, top edge. Oh, no. A valiant effort there from long on, but just unable to hold on to it. So that's a drop catch there for the Cape Town Jackals. That would have been a huge wicket for them. 𝗪𝗔𝘃𝗃 gets a chance. How costly is that going to be? So 2 overs complete, 22 for naught. In the commentary box, I've just been joined by Wayne Grieve. Welcome, buddy.
Good evening, Ross. It's good to join you. I was listening to your superb commentary in the car on the way to the ground here earlier. It was a tight game, that last one.
That was a cracking finish there between 𝗵𝗆 and Layla Spartans. 𝗵𝗆 winning a close game in the end, so they've booked themselves tomorrow in the grand finals day. So, Wayne, quick question for you. Perth Power is your team. Is there any particular reason why you're not playing? Injured?
Depends who you speak to, Ross. My version of the story would be probably different to other people. Or the wide. No, I'm slightly injured. I'm out of form. But I love the Cape Town Jackals. They're my favourite team in the tournament. So I couldn't get myself to be playing against them. So I'm sort of rooting for them and Perth at the same time, yeah. But I hope my Perth guys can't hear that.
Pulled away by 𝗪𝗔𝗃𝗃. There's a man out at Cal corner.
Too bad, just heard it.
I think one of our players has heard us. Huh? I knew I'd do him in easy. There's 5 wides there. That's expensive miss there. The keepers seem to have been struggling today, Ross. I don't know if there's uneven bounce and what it is, but in the previous game, the keeper seemed to be struggling with the ball that just didn't quite carry to him. Right?
Yeah, uneven bounce. So Sheer and Moodley. Two balls to go, yeah, in his first over. He's nicely played. Cut away.
He's quick between the wickets is Joel. That's superb batting from Joel. Little just nudged the top of the ball, just dabbed it down.
So good start here for the Perth Power. Just the start they would have been looking for. Getting on the front foot early on, putting the Cape Town Jackal bowlers under pressure. Another wide.
Yeah, the wides are hurting the Jackals here, Ross. Just too many wides, but it's not easy for the bowlers because the wind seems to be blowing in all directions yet.
So 34 for naught after 3. Very different conditions here today than what the players have experienced all week. It's been hot, 36 degrees most days, no wind. Today's much cooler this evening, 25 to 7 local time.
It's just got that feeling like you're 5 minutes away from a thunderstorm, but the forecast is looking better than it did an hour and a half ago. So
Touch wood.
I think we're fine, but you just never know because it's still close. You can feel it in the air. There's a bit of moisture. And almost feels like a Johannesburg evening, like when you know that thunderstorm's about to hit.
Speaking of Johannesburg, we have Mark Patterson who's tuned in to watch his to watch 𝗪𝗔𝗄𝗆𝗃 bat, old age legend.
Yeah, he's been in phenomenal form in more ways than one this tournament.
Big appeal there from Chandon.
I think the Eds have got a quite important game on Saturday, so Muzzy will be leaving us regardless of the results tonight.
Short, pull away, it disappears over Cal corner.
And he hasn't actually hit that out the middle, Russ. I think he's clothed that percent.
It's a powerful strike of the ball is Muzzy.
Yeah, very popular player in this team and amongst the opposition teams. Very laid-back character, hugely talented. So Cape Town Jackals, they struggled in the group stage, Ross, but they're probably in one of the strongest groups against three strong Indian-based sides. So they finished bottom of the stand-ins amongst the 16 teams. But I think they're better than that. They've showed glimpses of some form at times. They just haven't been able to string enough passages of play together that build pressure on the opposition.
Very true, Wayne, but you know, regardless of
It's
all
going to be close. Good run in there from Joel. Sorry to interrupt you there, Ross.
regardless of that, it's all gone now. It's all about now. Anything can happen. A 15-over game.
Yeah, these are the plate quarterfinals. The 4 groups of 4 and the bottom 2 teams of. Oh, that's big.
Muzzy Shake smashed it over square leg, over the fence, and another chucker for the Perth Power.
Ross, when you mention chakra for your audience at home, just clarify what you're referring to.
It means 6 in Hindu,
Okay.
and 4 is chokka.
Okay. Because it could sound controversial, especially if there's a bowler with a dodgy action.
So Muzzy Shake flies to 26 off just 10 balls. He's on the rampage.
He hasn't failed in this tournament.
Nicely played.
I love that. He follows the 6 with a deft dash just out there. No, he doesn't normally call in that situation. He just runs. I know that from batting with him.
Can you tell us what happened there, Wayne?
On which occasion? Well, the first game I batted with him, we dabbed one in that situation, and he said 2 to me in the middle. So I ran, I turned, I looked at him, he was running, and then 3/4 of the way down, I heard a no, and I knew my role was just to keep on running when you've got that talent on the other end. And then the next game, a similar thing happened, and he ran but didn't call, so I waited for him to get at least 3/4 of the way down before I started running. And that's on that occasion we completed the 2.
Joel Williams on strike here. So wide there for 𝗵𝗇 and Moodley to start.
Yeah, as I said, Ross, the keepers are struggling here. I know that might look like that it's not great keeping, but the ball's just not, it's not even bounce outside off stumps and somewhat dying on the keeper. I know Chand would be feeling like he should have stopped that, but I think it's just worth noting that it's a little bit of uneven bounce outside off stump there. That's well hit by Wilson. His role is to just give the good run in there between the 2. So Joel Williams, he moves on to 24 from 12. He's going nicely, yeah. He plays his LMS cricket in Wagga Wagga. Good all-round cricketer. Excellent fielder. Oh, he's just chipped this up. Has he hit that? He hasn't got enough on it, so he's going to fall safe. Now 𝗪𝗁's coming back with a 2. Great run in there from 𝗪𝗁 and Williams. Yeah, so it's coming back to Williams. He can bowl a handy bowler. He's also handy with the gloves, so good all-round cricketer. See that one? That one just popped up a bit there, Ross. So definitely a little bit in it for the bowlers here outside off stump. A little bit of an uneven bounce. But this is a strong start for Perth Power. 57 after 4.3. So Joel's not a big hitter of the ball, but he finds a way to get bat on ball and just rotate the strike. And when you got someone like 𝗪𝗁 at the other end, that's your role. Emerson Moodley's been the pick of the bowlers for Cape Town Jackals, Ross, throughout the tournament.
Nicely played.
Just,
showing all his class. Opened the face and ran it down to a vacant third man.
yeah, it wasn't the worst delivery there from Moodley. Just pushed that one through a bit quicker, and Sheikh realised that and just opened the face and ran that off the middle of the bat.
So 5 overs complete, 65 for naught. 10 overs to go, yeah. 𝗪𝗁 Sheikh, 35 of 12. Unbelievable striking here.
Let's go, Joel. Free hit, brother.
Lots of chat from the Perth Power dressing room. Some encouragement for a fellow countryman. It's in the air. It's gone high. 2 players and a good catch there.
That's a great catch. That's a double play. Oh no, free hit. Stay with the game here, Ross.
Oh, it's a free hit and a good catch.
You got me excited there.
Just good catch by 𝗃𝗏.
That's a superb catch. Unfortunately, on that occasion, it didn't count.
Oh, yeah.
But good awareness there from 𝗪𝗁, knowing that it was a free hit.
Oh, he's on strike now. The danger man.
Really well bowled in the block hole.
Oh, it's really good running.
Easy, Muzzy.
So Cape Town Jackals, most of these players are from Johannesburg actually, as is the batsman on strike, 𝗪𝗁 Sheikh, so they probably have come across each other before.
That's the beauty of franchise cricket, why not? You can be from anywhere and represent another city.
Franchise cricket, I think they would be delighted to hear that.
LMS franchise cricket.
Yeah. Yeah, just to clarify, you're not talking about professionals there. You're not referring to the Big Bash and the IPL.
No. Really good running this from the Perth Power. Putting lots of pressure on the Jackals fieldsman. And he's forcing the mistakes and the overthrows.
Yeah, it's a great partnership. They're just rotating the strike.
This has been a good over from the captain, Tyrone Reddy.
Yeah, he has bowled well. He's pushing it through nicely. Just needs these fielders to back him up now. Another 2 to Williams there. just getting on top of the ball and just punting it down to third man.
Interesting but effective shot that. So 6 overs, 75 for naught. Projected score at the current rate.
Get your calculator out, I think, Ross.
Yeah.
So it's a 15 over game. So I think they're on track here for about 160, Ross.
Yeah.
Possibly more, maybe 180, but it's going to be hard to keep going at this rate.
So it looks like 𝗵𝗺𝗃𝗵𝗃. Oh no, sorry. I think it's 𝗵𝗺𝗃𝗃𝗃. Head out towards cow corner. Just be a single.
So you're watching the plate quarterfinal. Both these teams did not qualify for the cup quarterfinals. Perth Power were the highest ranked team that did not qualify. They finished 9th in the table. And Cape Town Jackals finished 16th in the overall table. So it's 1 versus 8.
News from the other ground and the other plates quarterfinal currently going on. Brisbane Burners taking on the Melbourne Mavericks.
Muzzy just gets cheeky there. Doesn't have a helmet on, but he's still prepared to back his talent, and he just flicks that over his shoulder for another boundary, hitting with the wind there.
What a shot. So the Brisbane Burners batting first against the Mavericks. 50 for naught after 6. 𝗃𝗏 batting nicely, 36 of 23. And Serene, 7 of 10.
So the winner of that match and the winner of this match will be playing against each other, I think, Ross, in the semi-final.
So
Perth Power do happen to get through. The man on strike won't be playing. He'll be heading back to his home country for an important club game on the weekend. Going to be hard for the Perth Power to replace him.
Yeah.
Joel Williams, he's done a great job of getting the strike back to Shake. And as
Bowled
I say
him.
that he's bowled him there. He's played a great role there for his team there, Joel. And that's a really well bowled there as well from, what was that, 𝗬ście?
𝗵𝗺𝗃𝗃
Syed.
knocks over the timber. Picks up the first wicket for the Jackals. Commentator cursed their winner, just saying how well he was doing, and then he.
Yeah, I mean, listen, he's going well. I don't think the team or Joel will be too disappointed. They've got some big hitters in the hatch, and it is a reduced over game. So I think in terms of what you got left in your lineup from there, I think that's not the worst result. And Joel, good team player, and he realised that his role was to give the strike to Muzzy, but at the same time, if he did get out after a base has been built, then you know you've got some firepower in the middle order to come.
The new man in for the Power, 𝗁𝗁𝗃𝗏. So 7 overs complete, 82.
They're currently going at 12s and over.
Sorry, just need to update the scorecard yet. Yeah. Nicely played by 𝗬𝗁𝗃𝗃. He gets himself a 50.
Easy game for Sheikh. I think he's got a 50 in nearly every game. I think there might have been 149 in there.
So another 19 ball 50 for 𝗬𝗁𝗃𝗃. Next in Keelan Metzer, another man from Johannesburg, old Edwardian, good player. Hits a long ball if he gets going. A big clap for 𝗬𝗁𝗃𝗃 as he walks back into the dressing room. Nicely played by Metzer. Pushed out to the point boundary.
Good watchful start from Metzer.
What does he normally like to do, Wayne? Get himself in, have a few sighters, and then go big?
It doesn't need many sighters, 𝗁𝗏. Type of player that within his first 4 or 5 deliveries, he's looking to clear the ropes. And he's capable of it. But he's a more than useful batsman.
Tossed up. Set out to extra cover. There's a man out there. Cuts it off. Just a single. So as you said, Wayne, he's really looking to be positive.
No, he's a very aggressive all-rounder, bowling all-rounder. Type of guy that can sort of float up the order. I think in the normal circumstances for 11-a-side game. There's a beautiful forward defence from Monash there.
Just what I like to see, Wade. No. Looks like my sort of cricket.
Yeah, so he could probably bat 7 or 8, but he can also, in a T20 game, be pushed up the order. Definitely won't be accused of ball wasting. And Monash
in the air.
This has gone high.
Has he got a catch? And he's caught it.
And that's in the wicket for the Jackals there.
Very good catch there on the long off boundary. Catches have been few and far between for the Jackals this week, but thankfully this one's been taken. So 𝗬𝗁𝗃𝗃 makes his way back to the dressing room. The Perth Power lose their second wicket.
Yeah, selfless from Monash there. He knows that they've got Sheikh in the hat and they've got a lot of batsmen to come. So he tried to, he was hidden it into the wind, Ross. So I think from the other end that might have actually travelled. There's quite a strong breeze blowing into them there. So a good thing for Perth in the second half of this innings, they will be hitting with the wind.
So it was Tyron Reddy on the long off fence that took the catch. So well done to him. Never easy in the night sky,
especially in this blustering wind. So that's a really good catch out there. It's hard to understand how much this wind is blowing until you get to the ground, Ross. When I was following the game on the stream in the car on the way here, you just look like a ordinary evening. But when you get here, you feel the moisture in the air, and the wind has been non-existent really in this tournament until this evening.
True, Wayne. So 8 overs complete. 89 for 2 on the board for the Perth Power.
The Jackals just coming back into it. They've just brought the run rate slightly back. At one stage, Perth Power going to 13 and over. It's now around 11 and over. Perth Power are still ahead of this game, but another wicket or two here and a few tight overs and the game will be right in the balance. So
change of ends. 7 overs to go here. key stage of the game here for the Jackals. I think they've got to a little bit of pressure, but maybe not look to get too many wickets, Wayne. Don't want 𝗬𝗁𝗃𝗃 back in for the last 3 or 4.
As soon as you go that way, Ross, you're defeated. I think you've just got to keep positive. 𝗬𝗁𝗃𝗃 strikes it above 200%. So if you're going to be off your guard against 𝗬𝗁𝗃𝗃, he will punish you. He also gives chances, but he's a destructive player. I think that's good cricket all around. 𝗬𝗁𝗃𝗃 having a look at the first one. I get a feeling that's his Sato, Ross.
Yeah.
I think something's going to happen off this ball. Not sure what, but something might happen here.
In the air!
There we
And
go.
as you said, it's disappeared over
That's
cut corner.
That's an enormous hit from 𝗬𝗁𝗃𝗃.
It's out the park. It was in the arc and it's out the park.
But I like that batting, Ross. He's had a look at one. Sometimes 𝗬𝗁𝗃𝗃 can be guilty of going too early. So instead of going for on the third ball, Ross, that was an enormous hit, wasn't it? And now there's a flurry of balls and been brought out because that ball's not coming back.
So when you've played a lot of cricket with 𝗬𝗁𝗃𝗃, do you reckon now he's gonna go big again, or do you think it looked like just to rotate the strike and get a single or two?
Oh, Ross, this is a really tough question. Huh? I think Keelan's thinking to go again, but he might surprise us with another push for 1 or 2 here. Let's see.
Okay, so 𝗬𝗁𝗃𝗃, what's he going to do? Toss it up, dart it in. Oh,
It's well bowled though. He just throws that one a bit wider, gets the ball outside 𝗬𝗁𝗃𝗃's eye line. I think that's clever bowling. You don't want to be coming into 𝗬𝗁𝗃𝗃's arc. He hits it very well over mid-wicket as we saw earlier. I think that's exactly where you want to bowl to him. If he's going to fetch that one from wide, there's more chance of it getting a top edge. It's going to be good to see how 𝗬𝗁𝗃𝗃 counters the next delivery if it's landed in the same area. Can he hit it through the offside?
oof.
It's good bowling, good length. A little bit unlucky there for the bowler, but well bowled. It's a good battle, this.
It's the last ball to go in the over. It's up. It's in the air. And it's over the pavilion. What a shot there
Waited
by...
for the noise and then it came.
Fantastic strike there by 𝗬𝗁𝗃𝗃. Went high into the night sky and landed on the pavilion roof.
Went a lot higher than the previous 6, but not as far. But I don't think he's quite hit that out the middle either there, Ross. That's a strong hit. Good work from my cameraman as well, following that ball.
So 105 for 2 now after 9 overs. So 30 balls to go here for the Perth Power. Jake Jenkins yet to face the ball. 𝗬𝗁𝗃𝗃𝗃.
So Jake Jenkins with 𝗬𝗁𝗃𝗃 on the other end. All he needs to do is just get bat on it and run.
Hit away, down to fine leg.
That's a great shot. It's a good start there from Jenkins. Just helps that around the corner. Jackals need a breakthrough here. Things are getting away from them here. Can they find a dot? There's one. That's something to work with. Syed only gone for 8 from his 7 deliveries. Big outside edge, that should just be 1. Brings 𝗬𝗁 back onto strike. And 𝗬𝗁 was not interested in 2 there. And rightly so. He's seen it well.
I reckon he's going big again, Wayne. I think he's blocked enough balls today.
I think you're right, Ross. Oh, and that's a good cut shot. That's a great hit. That's a great shot. It's a big boundary out there. Into the wind. I like that shot. He didn't try and overhit it. It's a good area to bowl to 𝗬𝗁. Get him cut in. Don't want him to...
It's in the air.
It's not where you want to bowl to 𝗬𝗁. Great shot.
Smashed it over long on for a maximum, for a chucker, Wayne.
That's another one, Ross. And just always got to remind the audience who are not necessarily from India what a chucker is, please.
6 in Hindu, Wayne. Hindi, sorry. So 𝗬𝗁 is so strong in that area.
Yeah, you got to. The previous delivery, which was a bit shorter and a bit wider, is where I think you would like to try and bowl to 𝗬𝗁. You can't give him anything to get under.
So 116 for 2 after 10. 𝗬𝗁 25 off 9 balls already. And the changer bowler, Shriyan Mudli. Just drifting down the leg.
He's got a nice action, Shriyan Mudli. Every now and then he's prone to bowl in the odd leg side wide, but lots of positives with that action.
Nice.
Not well bowled again, but it's unlucky. It's just a great shot. It's a great shot from 𝗬𝗁. So I feel the fielder, possibly if you're going to be bowling that length, should be a little bit squarer there.
Yep.
This is when the bowler and the captain and the fielder got to be aware of what length you're looking to bowl. I actually think the bowler got the ball in the right spot to 𝗬𝗁 there, but the fielder's way too straight. He's had extra cover. So if you're going to be bowling there, you've got to get him driving to the off side. You can't be short.
Oh, big!
That's enormous.
And he smashed it over cow corner for a maximum. Kilo 𝗬𝗁, ladies and gentlemen, he's on the rampage here at Gurukul School in Hyderabad.
So tough for Mudli there, Ross, because a previous ball is probably where you want to be landing it, and he's been cut away for 4, so he's gone straight on that occasion. And now he's in one of those situations where he's thinking, where do I bowl? I'm not actually sure what I would say to him as the captain. Yeah, maybe fire a Yorker. Has he got to come back here?
It's gone short. He's disappeared again. And another maximum for 𝗬𝗁.
So 𝗬𝗁's on fire here, Ross.
He's dealing in 6s. He races to 41 off just 12 balls.
Got to be feeling for Shriyan Mudli here. He's coming against 𝗬𝗁 on fire.
Slow ball.
It's a great comeback there, Ross.
Really good. Oh.
That's not helped by his fielders there. So JACKALS, that was an unforced error. Mudli's done the job there. He's got...
I think it might have been his brother who did that.
Not showing any dissent here, but maybe when they get back to the hotel room, there could be a few words said.
Yeah, so it was 𝗵𝗆 Mudli. Not the best fielding, but we move on. It happens. Oof. Didn't get the long barrier out. So 𝗵𝗆 Mudli back into the bowling attack. Been pretty tidy. 1 for 22 and 2 so far.
Yeah, he's been the best bowler throughout the tournament. He's been the most consistent bowler.
well bowled.
Good fielding of his own bowl in there. Woodley to continue.
Hit away. There's a man down at Cow corner, cuts it off. So it brings the dangerous 𝗬𝗁 back onto strike. He's one hit away from his 50.
14 balls, Ross. I think that might be the quickest 50 of the tournament if it happens.
In. And it's out the park. And one bounce into the fence. So 𝗬𝗁 gets another boundary. He moves to 49. It's been a fantastic display of batting from him today.
It's like he's got a flight to catch there, Ross.
Hit away down to deep Cow corner. A single, and that's a 50.
So that's a great 50 from Keelan. That's the last time he'll be batting in this tournament. So he'll leave India with happy batting memories. And he'll be on a plane back to South Africa this evening. It's going to be hard to replace that firepower. Oh, bowl there from Woodley. Great. Showing some great fight here, Woodley. He's been outstanding in this tournament. Just held the Jackals bowling lineup together. And he's picked up another wicket.
So Jack Jenkins has got to go. Going for the big shot over Cow corner.
So the new batsman, or two new batsmen out there now. It's Arun Ramani and Liam Hawkins has just joined him.
So 3 overs to go, yeah. So, Sachin Munsami into the bowling attack. Starts with a no ball.
I haven't seen Munsami bowl too much during this tournament, Ross. They've normally just used the 5 bowlers.
Get away. There's a man on the long off fence there.
Cleanly hit.
So Liam Hawkins. Off the mark immediately. Where does Liam Hawkins play his last man stands away?
He plays in the Perth League.
Nice.
Ball just stopping on the batsman there. So I think that's a decent length. He's bowled there.
Hit away.
That's
It's good feeling there by Tash.
It's actually a good over from Sarath Mansami. It's just gone for 4 from 4 deliveries. Can he finish with a dot or a 1? Good hit down the ground. Just 1.
Oh,
Well, he missed. Oh, he's missed it.
Tyrone Reddy.
It should be just 1, and the skipper. That just spoiled the figures there for Mansami, but maybe it got a bit of an awkward bounce. Let's just watch this carefully. Oh, it did go. Oh, but he took his eyes off it.
So 2 overs to go for the Perth Power. The score is 153 for 3. So Romani on strike. Swing and a miss. Great bowling by Tyrone Reddy. Just what the Jackals need, a tight finish. I think they'd be pretty happy with a score in and around here to chase. Man, he's hit it out to deep square leg and a few bounces into the fence. A welcome boundary for the Perth Power.
Yeah, that's actually a good shot. Just stayed down on it. Held his shape.
Gone again.
Lost his shape a bit on that one, but it's that stage of the innings where he's trying to muscle it over the boundary.
So last ball, yeah. No, sorry, of the over, yeah.
It's good to see some of the wives and girlfriends coming in to support.
You're right, Wayne. It's all about that. We're making a day of it.
So it's good to see the Perth Power, some of the wives and girlfriends coming in to support. And
Perth Power on 161. It's been a great batting effort from them. So 𝗵𝗺𝗃𝗃. It's full. It's gone down to long off. This time really gets the body behind it. Well bowled. Head out to
also
extra
well played.
cover.
Good batting and good run in there from Liam Hawkins. Selfless there from Hawkins. Not happy, but I think he's done the right thing. It's towards that stage of the innings there, Ross, where you've got to push the twos, isn't it?
Yeah. So it brings to the captain, the Perth Power captain, Waterhouse. Liam Hawkins not happy. Some great shot from Romani. It's disappeared over extra cover.
That's an unbelievable shot.
What a shot. My word. Watch that again.
He's giving himself some room. Just clears the left leg and bang. That's one of the shots of the day. It was edged away. That's 4 more, 2 more to the score.
So 171. I feel there might be a home run on the cards, Wayne. If Syed misses the length here. And he does. It's in the air. And it's out the park. And it's a home run for the Perth Power to end the innings. Fantastic striking from Romani. And the Perth Power end on a massive 183 in their 15 overs. Fantastically set up early in the innings by 𝗍𝗁, followed on by 𝗬𝗁𝗃𝗃. And a tough ask there for the Cape Town Jackals, but they did their best. Valiant effort, but still a run chase here. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a short break in the commentary box and be back in a few minutes for the Cape Town Jackals run chase. Stay tuned. Welcome back to the Cape Town Jackals run chase here. 184 is the target for a place on finals day tomorrow. They've got their work cut out for them. Do the Cape Town Jackals. Opening the bowling for the Perth Power is 𝗵𝗂𝗃𝗏. He'll have his tail up. Coming off a 15-ball 50 early on. He smashed the ball to all parts of the ground. Opening the batting for the Cape Town Jackals, 𝗀𝗏𝗃𝗏 and 𝗬𝗏𝗃𝗏. Big job from them required to get their team into finals day tomorrow. One thing about the Cape Town Jackals is they never give up and they always believe. 𝗵𝗂𝗃𝗏 start to the wide. Well bowled. 𝗀𝗏𝗃𝗏 going early on. It's a good start this from 𝗵𝗂𝗃𝗏. Edge down to third man for a single. So the wind just seems to have died down a bit here at Gurukul School in Hyderabad. Early on this afternoon it was windy, it was dark, it was a bit of rain around, but thankfully the rain's gone and we're in for cracking cricket tonight. Following this game is going to be the Katsiwade Cat Kings against London Hustle, another played quarter-final. And then following that will be the final cup final. Will be the 21 Sports Hyderabad against the 𝗬𝗂𝗃𝗏 Volcanoes. And the Delhi Lions taking on 𝗬𝗏𝗏𝗏 AI. So some cracking games tonight. Nicely played by 𝗬𝗏𝗏𝗏. It's just gone over 𝗀𝗁𝗵's head. 𝗃𝗂𝗃𝗏's valiant effort. It would have been a fantastic catch if had he held on to that. Wow. Good effort there by 𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗏. That's the end of the first over. The Perth Power skipper, Waterhouse, right side medium. Smashed down the ground. And it went like a rocket to the boundary. A great shot there by 𝗀𝗏𝗃𝗏𝗏. He's very strong in that area. Waterhouse just missing his line. He's disappeared. Sorry, that's the wrong highlight there. Apologies. It's gone again. And one bounce into the fence. Fantastic striking here from 𝗀𝗏𝗃𝗏. Just the start that the Jackals needed. So super start to the over here for the Jackals. Just what they need, just to get on the run rate. It's important that 𝗀𝗏𝗃𝗏 keeps his hedger. Punched away down the ground to long off. Just a single, so it's good cricket. Keeping the scoreboard ticking along. So leg by signal by the umpire. It's gone again. 𝗙𝗂𝗹𝗆's headed down to cow corner. Going to get back for 2. It's a good running. This is really good from the Cape Town Jackals. So 16 after 2. Starts with a wide. Apologies for the breaking commentary there. Some sound issues, but we're back. Some fantastic batting here from 𝗏𝗏. The Cape Town Jackals are on the run rate here. It's gone again, down the ground. It's gone like a rocket. And that's another boundary for 𝗏𝗏 and the Cape Town Jackals. Unbelievable scenes here. If you're a Cape Town Jackal supporter. He's raced to 31. So 35, 14 balls, I believe. Oh, sorry, he's 31 off 13. The Cape Town Jackals, 45 for naught. The Cape Town Jackals needing 139 from So apologies to our viewers. I think the umpires have, the live scorecard is wrong. There's 55 balls left here. And the Cape Town Jackals need 139. Can you push button? So the dangerous 𝗀𝗻𝗵 is out. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, I just had to pop to the loo, but I'm back. And the Cape Town Jackals still on course here for a win. I feel got the Perth power rattled. I've just had a chat to the umpires. Also, it's 134 runs required, but it's not 75 balls. There are 10 overs left, so it's 50 balls. Played away nicely. Down to deep point. Yeah, Hawkins tidies that up nicely. It's 134 from 49. 𝗀𝗏 thought he had his man there. Tidy keeping from him. A good start by Jake Jenkins. Coming off the long run is Jake. He's an accomplished pool player. Last night he couldn't lose a game in the hotel lobby. And that time he's got his man. An excellent stumping there from 𝗀𝗏. Unfortunately, Session Munsemi has got to go. So the captain for the Cape Town Jackals, 𝗙𝗏, makes his way to the wicket. Jackals on a run rate of 9.11. Cut away nicely. It's good fielding in the outfield there from 𝗵𝗁. Cuts off the boundary and they'll get back for two. Nice looking shot from 𝗙𝗏 to get off the mark. He needs a big innings here if Cape Town Jackals are going to finals day tomorrow. Short again. Pulled away down to deep mid wicket. 𝗏𝗏 will tidy that up. So good over there from Jake Jenkins. The Cape Town Jackals 54 for 2 after 6. So just 45 balls to go yet. So 𝗬𝗁𝗃𝗄𝗏, the ball is second over here. He's had a fantastic week for the Perth Power. He's enjoyed himself on and off the field. He's a popular character, made lots of new friends. tossed up.
Push, boys, push!
So it's good this from the 𝗶𝗺𝗃𝗲, keeping the pressure on the Jackals. 𝗙𝗃𝗲𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃. 𝗬𝗁𝒃𝗃 showing he's got a lot in his armory. Normally right on fast bowler, he's bowling some off spin and then he's getting the 𝗙𝗃𝗲𝗃 out, so he's got some unbelievable skills. He's gone again with the 𝗙𝗃𝗲𝗃. Just going down to fine leg. The keeper's given a good chase. It'll just be a single. So the 𝗃𝗍𝗃 Cat Kings arriving for their plate quarter-final against the London Hustle. The game after this, 𝗬𝗁𝒃𝗃 picks up the wicket with the wrong one. Unbelievable scenes here for 𝗬𝗁𝒃𝗃. And the Cape Town Jackals lose their third wicket. And Tyron Reddy has got to go. Unfortunate for him, he was looking so good. I'm not sure he picked the wrong one. Sorry. So 40 balls to go yet. The Cape Town Jackals need 126. So the run rate now for the Cape Town Jackals at 15s. It's going to be a tough ask for the men from South Africa. It's been a tough week for them. But they've battled hard in every game. And the new man at the wicket faces the first ball. Just wait for the scorecards update, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry, didn't quite catch who made his way to the wicket. And it's Himeshan Moodley. It's a 15 over game. Bowled into the wicket by Jenkins, hit away down to a wide long on. It's good feeling that from Waterhouse, and they get back for two. One thing for sure, the Cape Town Jackals are going to keep fighting here. Going to go right to the end. Edged away, and one bounce into the boundary fence. So great shot there by 𝗍𝗫𝗃, using the pace of the ball. Slow ball. Good change up there by 𝗃𝗏𝗃𝗏𝗃. Nicely bowled, nicely played. Hit down the ground. Nets are out there. So just a single. So 8 overs complete. The score is 66 for 3. Just 7 overs to go here. So 35 balls left and 118 for the Cape Town Jackals to get home. So Ramani into the attack for the Perth Power. Squeezed away onto third man. It's in the air. It's gone downtown. And it's a comfortable catch by the captain, Dan Waterhouse, sat long off. The Cape Town Jackals lose another wicket. So Emerson Woodley's got to make his way back to pavilion. He had no choice but to give it a hit. Good catch there in the deep. Never easy under the night sky, under the lights. So back in the commentary box here, and another catch for Waterhouse. And harass, valiant effort from him for the Cape Town Jackals. Makes his way back to the pavilion. And the Cape Town Jackals now 76 for 5. 24 balls to go yet. Looks like 𝗬𝗏𝗪𝗔 making his way to the crease. Got a bit of a hobble on. I think he hurt himself while he was bowling. So 108 required. Not impossible, but it's going to be a tough ask here for the Jackals to be in finals day tomorrow. On the other hand, Perth Power are all over this. They've been fantastic all night. And it's just 4 bars, goes through the keeper's legs. So just news from the other plate quarterfinal. Looks like it's going down to the wire. The Brisbane Burners taking on the Melbourne Mavericks. The Brisbane Burners 125 in their 15. The Melbourne Mavericks currently 109 for 1 after 11.3. So they need 17 runs from 17 balls. Simon Melba's set. Oh, he's just got out. He was on 46, not out. 46 off 28. How crucial is that wicket going to be for the Melbourne Mavericks? Big wicket, Simon Melba's. So 15 from 16, Melbourne Mavericks to get into finals day tomorrow. The All-Australian clash. What a derby, Melbourne versus Brisbane. So Liam Hawkins bowling for the Perth Power. Hit away down to a wide long off. Tell you what, Dan Waterhouse been busy in the field tonight. Balls follow him everywhere. He's taken a few good catches. He's led his team well tonight. Gone downtown. Muzzy's underneath it, takes a simple catch. And that's the end of 𝗬𝗏𝗪𝗔. The next man in for the Cape Town Jackal, Tash Mahabir. Back into the attack here for the Perth Power. The other way, went like a rocket out to Waterhouse, that long off. Tash just opening the face, running it down to third man for a single. So just 2 overs to go here. This played quarterfinal. Perth Power, 1 foot in finals day. So an absolute cracker going on at AM Cricket Ground. The Melbourne Mavericks against the Brisbane Burners. The Melbourne Mavericks need 9 off 9. George Dean, the man from London. What a job he's got to do here to get his team over the line. Batting with Andrew McFadden. He's been fantastic all week. Short, pulled away. And Tash gets a welcome boundary. Not the greatest ball there from Muzzy. A half tracker. So 1 over to go here, ladies and gentlemen. This late quarterfinal between the Perth Power and the Cape Town Jackals. And the Melbourne Mavericks have got home They've beaten the Brisbane Burners. What a game, what a finish. They'll be super chuffed that they're into finals day tomorrow. Well done to the Melbourne Mavericks. It's been a good week also for the Brisbane Burners. So 1 over to go, yeah. Jake Jenkins. Nicely played by Tash, pushing it out behind square. Bowled him. Jake Jenkins ends with a wicket. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining this broadcast. The Perth Power comfortable winners in this quarterfinal clash. Well done to both teams, and unlucky to the Cape Town Jackals, who tournament comes to an end tonight, and they'll be proud of their efforts here in Hyderabad. Apologies, my live score is not updated. There's still another over after this. Really poor from me, sorry about that. And actually, it is right. I was looking at the Melbourne Mavericks scorecard. So anyway, that is the end of the game here. The Perth Power, comfortable winners. Unlucky to the Cape Town Jackals. We're going to take a break here. We'll be back for the next played quarterfinal, which is going to be the 𝗃𝗃 Cat Kings against the London Hustle. Stay tuned.